I'm glad Ray was called to the phone. It gives us time to discuss business.
Oh, come on. I was hoping we'd get through one meal without arguing.
I don't want to argue with you, Daniel. But I am curious as to what happened between you and Mrs. Silva the other day.
What?
Dietz told me she came to see you.
Yeah, so Mrs. Silva came to see me, so what?
Well?
What?
Did you help her?
No. No, I felt sorry for her, but I told her that a deal's a deal and she had to pay us on time. You know, you can ask Dietz if you don't believe me, okay?
I believe you. I just don't understand how she got the money so quickly.
What do you mean? You mean she paid up?
That day, yes.
Well, okay, so what's the problem?
The best way to test Michelle is to let her think that she knows something that could hurt us.
You mean set her up?
It won't be a setup unless the information gets somewhere. Like the FBI. If it doesn't, then we'll know that Michelle is fit to be a true Santos.
Over my dead body. You will do nothing against my wife. Do you understand me? If you do, you will lose the only son you have left.
There is a special place in heaven for you, my dear. Vaya con Dios. Good evening, Father.
How you doing, Mrs. Silva? It's good to see you.
Hi, Ray.
Hello, Michelle. You know, Mrs. Silva is one of our most devout parishioners. I didn't realize the two of you knew each other so well.
Oh, we don't. I sort of bumped into her when I came here to pray.
You're not Catholic.
No, I'm not. The church looked really inviting when I came by, so I just thought I'd stop in and meditate, you know.
Look, Michelle, I'm not gonna lie to you. I heard Mrs. Silva thank you for money.
Okay, well, see, she...
Listen, you didn't just bump into Mrs. Silva, and you didn't just stop in to meditate. Now, you can tell me the truth or not. It's up to you.
Well, I met her at the house, you know, and she was in a bind, and so I decided to help her out. That's what we're supposed to do for people, right?
Yes.
Right.
Why do you feel so guilty about it?
I don't feel guilty about it, damn it. I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to curse in church. Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous that, if Danny finds out about this, he's gonna get really upset.
Mother, Michelle is my wife. We were married in front of you and God, and what we have is sacred, and I demand that you respect that.
You demand?
Yes, we may live under your roof, but this is our home too, and I will not have anyone in my home trying to sabotage my wife or my marriage. Is that clear?
It's clear to me that Michelle has affected your judgment.
No. I am as loyal to you as I ever was. I understand the importance of family. I am not blinded by love, but I'm not heartless either. I believed in Michelle when she told me what happened with Mick. I believed that he attacked her, and I believed that she was defending herself. And if I thought for one moment that she was lying and that she murdered Mick, well, then I would have done what needed to be done. But that's not how it was.
Well, we'll never know, will we?
I know. I know.
You're confusing feelings with facts.
Not this time, and not about this. Believe me, if I thought anyone, including my wife, betrayed our family, then I would take the same revenge that you or Papa would. Like that.
Very well then, Daniel. Forget what I said. We'll do it your way. For now.
Look, Michelle, I've known my cousin since we were kids. You don't have to worry about him. Listen, you don't have to worry about Danny at all.
Who's worried about Danny?
Danny boy. Yay.
Worried?
You really lucked out when you married Michelle.
Oh.
You found yourself a very kind and generous girl.
Well, yeah, I know. And where exactly is all this praise coming from, Ray?
I was actually telling Ray about the other week when,
That's okay, Michelle. Let him finish. I love to hear good things about my wife.
Good.
Yeah.
What she did was incredible.
Ray, please stop. You're embarrassing
Listen,
me.
she was afraid when you found out you'd be upset. But I told her not to worry.
Ray, I'm really, really begging you here.
A member of our parish was in desperate need of money. Michelle helped her out. She gave her her own money. Danny, isn't that something?
Well, that is something. You know Mrs. Silva?
No, I wouldn't say that I know her. I just...
Well, then, I don't understand. You must have met her.
Yeah, I did.
Where?
I met her at your house. Remember when she came over to see you? I was there.
Yeah, for about 2 seconds.
And then I saw her. She was coming out, and she looked really upset. So I asked her what was wrong, and she told me about her husband hurting his back, and, you know, there weren't enough bills to... there wasn't enough money to pay all the bills, and so I just lent her some.
So, a woman who you just met, you hardly know, gave you a sob story, and, you just handed over a wad of cash?
Basically.
No. There's more to this. There's something you're not telling me. And I want to know what it is. Michelle. No.
Danny, have you become so cynical you can't accept Michelle's gesture for what it was?
Ray, stay out of this. Where'd you get the cash?
I used some of our wedding money.
I don't believe you. How?
Our marriage is a partnership, right? That money was
no.
half mine.
Danny, it's not like you're hurting for money.
Ray, no, I'm telling you, stay out of this,
What is
Ray.
the matter with you? Why are you getting so bent out of shape?
Look, I want to talk to my wife alone, okay? Thank you.
It's nice running into you, Michelle.
You too.
Hope I see you again soon.
Okay. What's the problem, Danny?
What's the problem? Why were you, meeting Mrs. Silva today, here?
Because she asked me to. She wanted to thank me.
She wanted to thank you. That's all?
Yes, she wanted to light a candle for me, and she wanted... Is that a problem? You know, why are you blowing us out of proportion?
You keep interfering, Michelle. You keep sticking your nose in where you don't belong.
What do you mean, where I don't belong?
Mrs. Silva is a client.
What does that mean?
What that means? That means that she and her husband own a little store on the Hudson. And it's in a not-so-nice neighborhood. They've been having break-ins. We've been protecting them. She paid for that debt with the money that you gave her, Michelle, our money. She made a fool out of us. You made a fool out of me. No? Oh.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
Sorry. I didn't know.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
You had no idea.
She didn't tell me what the money was for.
Really? Said so.
Yeah, and she didn't tell me anything about your business either, if that's what you're worried about.
Did she, was she just here? Did she just leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, we're gonna go have a little talk. We're gonna catch her.
What? Why?
We're gonna find out what you told her about the Santos business. Let's go!
No!